morning, good afternoon, good evening to all our dear listeners. I'm Sister Josephine Awino, Sisters of Mary of Kakamega, and assistant in the unit of Church of Now. I'm here to give a reflection to our dear youths who are heading to Lisbon. And I want to bring this reflection that is so much connected to my personal experience as a nun in the Catholic Church over what is expected of us, what the fears, the joys that are within us when we are starting this pilgrimage, the life that I lived as a sister when we were beginning a pilgrimage to our founder, a place called Yala here in Kenya. I was a novice by then. That was 2014. I had a lot of expectations within me, and I was wondering whether I could also walk the way people used to walk, for example, from Kenya to Ugandan martyrs for Mass. But at long last, we made it. And how did we made it? How did it come to a true experience? This is what happened. The eve of that night, we had Mass. And during the Mass, Father read the Gospel, and we reflected deeply on the Gospel, what is expected of us, that Jesus is now sending us. We are going on the pilgrimage. And what is ahead of us, we didn't know. But we put all our hopes, all our faith on the cross, that the Lord, the Jesus, was going to go with us. So I also remind our youths, as we prepare for the pilgrimage to Lisbon, let us open our heart to the gospel message. During the Mass, listen attentively to the gospel readings and the homily that will be delivered by Pope Francis. Open your heart to the teachings and messages that is shared, allowing them to resonate within you. Reflect on how these teachings apply to your life and how you can live the gospel values more fully. During that eve of our pilgrimage to Yala, our Father said one thing, that it is not going to be an easy journey. And indeed, it was not an easy journey, because some of us, we could not really walk to that, we had never walked to that distance, because it was a long way. It was a journey of the whole day. So on the way, some of us fell sick, some of us asked for some help on the way, some of us needed some water, food, but as a group, we were so much united. And so we are calling upon you, the youths, embrace the unity and the fellowship. As you gather with the Catholic youths from all over the world, remember that you are part of a larger community that shares the same faith and beliefs. Embrace the spirit of unity and fellowship. Reaching out to your fellow youths, because I know you are not only going to be there as African youths, you are going to meet all the youths all over the world. And so reach out to your fellow youths with warmth and compassion. Engage in conversation with others. Share your experiences. That is, the experiences along your journey, just the way we shared our experiences when we were making our pilgrimage to Yala, to the grave of our founder, that is Bishop Brandsma. Share your experiences and be open to learn from their perspectives also. And again, be inspired to serve and make a difference. You are not just going there, you are not just going there to see the new buildings or in a new world or in a new country, but we are sending you there because you know you are the church of now. And so when you come back, you need to come back and make a difference. Pope Francis is known for his emphasis on social justice, care for the environment, and service to the marginalized. And so let these examples and teachings inspire you to be more proactive in serving others and making a positive difference in the world. look for opportunities within your community to participate in charitable activities and projects that align with the gospel's call to love and help those in need. Actually, when we were journeying to Yala, we could see some of our sisters, some of our lay Christians. They were so much tired and they really needed our help. They needed a hand from us. And we all did this as a community that made us all to reach in Yala, and so to receive our expectations, that is during the mass that was celebrated by his lordship, Bishop Sagils Okoth, the Archbishop of Kisumu. And so as the novices, the young sisters who are really thriving to become sisters, we ended up achieving our goals. And that is what we are calling upon you, our youths, as you go outside. Another thing, deepen your prayer life. Today, I witnessed how those young girls, the one who was conducting the choir, those who said the faithful prayers, the priest who preached, and it really reminded me of what happened during that eve of our pilgrimage to Yala, when we were to make the pilgrimage to where our founder was buried. We were deeply in prayers. We were really praying for the Lord to make a day success. And so that is what we are calling upon all our youths as you travel to Lisbon. Deepen your prayer life so much, especially during Mass. And I know that all of our African youths who are traveling to Lisbon today, those who attended the Mass that was in the Ugandan Martyrs Chapel, they were really in prayers, and during Mass, they were reflecting on what Father said about the parable of the sower. And so Mass is not only a time for listening, it is also a time or a moment during a moment of your silent prayer to God, where you're also sending your special intention to the Almighty Father to give you the protection, to give you the knowledge, the wisdom, so that as you meet other youths all over the world in Lisbon, you are able to share and you are able to get the experiences from them that will also make you, when you come back to Africa, you are able to impact positively on us who are remaining behind, who will be watching you virtually when you are traveling to Lisbon and when you will be there physically. And so we want to ask God to help you discern your path in life. And that is what I'm asking, that as you travel to Lisbon, be in a deep meditation so that you are able to ask God to help you discern your life. Remember, there are different calls in the church. The Lord, good Lord can call you to be a priest, can give you a call to be a sister, can also give you a call to be a good parent. And so this is the time that you should be in deep meditation with the Lord, so that you ask God to help you decide which vocation is God is calling you to live. Is it a religious life? Is God calling you to be a priest? Is God calling you also to be a good parent? Then another thing, let us also embrace diversity in inclusion. Diversity in inclusion. Catholic youth from various backgrounds and cultures will be present there at the Mass. Embrace this diversity as a beautiful expression of God's creation and an opportunity to learn from one another. Foster an inclusive environment where all feel welcome and valued. Because in Lisbon, you'll see there are some people who are the different cultures of maybe during Bible procession, or maybe during the entrance hymn, you will hear them singing a different language. You will see them bringing the Bible in different cultures. And so let us encourage each other so that we are able to embrace diversity in inclusion, because in each culture, there is something good that you can learn from that. You are the church of now. As you go there, know at the back of your mind that you are the church of now. And so we expect a lot from you, and we shall be praying for you. Then participate actively. As much as maybe you are, maybe like myself, Sister Josephine, who can only understand Kiswahili, English, and maybe my native language, and a bit of Ugandan language, you are going to meet different languages, different youth from all over the world speaking different languages. And so participate actively during Mass. We are so happy that in the Roman Catholic Church, we usually use the Latin language. And so I was so happy with our dear girls who inaugurated the Mass today, who participated actively with the singing. They even included the Latin language in their singing. So who are you? Who are you not to embrace actively or to participate actively during Mass, even though the language that will be used there might not be your own language? My dear girls and my dear boys, we pray for you and we say, go there and participate actively. Then the last but not least, carry the message home. We are praying for you to travel safely and again come back home safely. And so we expect you to carry the message back home. The impact of attending a Mass with His Holiness Pope Francis should extend beyond the event itself. Carry the gospel message and the inspiration gained from the Mass back to your daily life. And I said, this is the most important time for you as an African youth to go there praying that the good Lord may help you to understand, may help you, may open your eyes, your mind, so that you are able to know the kind of call, or the type of call the good Lord is calling you to serve in the Catholic Church. Is the God calling you to be a priest, a religious nun, or a good parent? And I'm saying a good parent. And that is what we are teaching you today, the youth of today, because you are the church of today. Carry the gospel message and the inspiration gained from Mass back to your daily life. I repeat, share your experiences with the friends and the families, encouraging them also to embrace the gospel values in their daily lives. And with that, I remain your beloved sister who loves you so much and who remains praying for those who are physically traveling to Lisbon. We shall be praying for you that the good Lord may grant you safe journey and may bring you back home safely as you carry back the message to all of us. Thank you once more, and may the good Lord and may our Mother Mary go ahead of you and prepare you the way and help you so that when you come back, share with us the good news that you will have experienced in Lisbon. Just the way, during that our pilgrimage, after our Mass, we also carried the good news back to our people whom we left in our congregation in Kakamega, and we shared with them. And for me as a person, my prayer was that our founder, Bishop Brandsma, may help me to become a sister, and not just a sister, but a good Catholic nun. And so I am a sister, and I know it is because of that deep prayer that I prayed along the way. We prayed a number of rosaries, we sang, we read the gospel, we had preachers along the way, and with that, we brought the blessings. We brought back the blessings. And so we are able to stand on our feet because of that deep meditation and prayers that we prayed along our way as we were heading to Yala for our pilgrimage. Thank you so much. May God bless us all. Thank you.